Good evening, I'm Octavia Lipa, and this is a CNN special report. Breaking news out of Ukraine, multiple sources have confirmed that the Zaporizhzhia power plant is undergoing partial nuclear meltdown following an energy outage. This threatens to be the largest nuclear calamity since Chernobyl. Multiple world leaders have called for an immediate action. The cause of the outage is currently unclear. To learn more, we send it over to my older sister, Quinta Lipa, live at the Zaporizhzhia power plant.
Thanks, Octavia. Putin spokesman Sergei Shoigu has said this outage is Ukraine's fault. The reckless bombing and fighting by Ukrainian forces threatens thousands of lives. We will take no action in aiding the region and instead urge Zelensky rebels to cease fighting in the area. President Zelensky said this is a catastrophic global event. Russia has bombed the energy grid, and we ask all global leaders for assistance at this time. The International Atomic Energy Agency has issued a statement saying that they are investigating the situation and they will seek amicable terms for all parties involved. This is an ongoing investigation, and wait, we have this breaking update from Pete Zakowski. Over to you.
Thanks for that update, Quinta. In continued breaking news, this ExxonMobil oil tanker has been captured by the Russian naval forces. The Russian Defense Ministry denied claims that they stopped the tanker. I'm not so sure of that. The tanker has been assumed to be headed towards China, and U.S. and Chinese officials have said they are worried for those on board, including multiple U.S. and Chinese citizens. Joe, thanks for thinking of me. But oil prices have skyrocketed as a result of this international incident, and observers worry that this could send economic ripples through the global market. Back to you, Quinta.
Thanks, Pete. We'll end tonight's broadcast with some rapid-fire breaking headlines from Octavia.
Thanks, Quinta. The Janes marched to the U.S. Capitol. They received an audience from President Biden against his will. The group demands immediate codification of Roe v. Wade across all 50 states, as well as action from Democrats to counter Republican pro-life efforts. A strange balloon was observed in the skies of D.C. today. Republican House Speaker McCarthy has said that this is a Chinese surveillance device. He called it just another instance of the Biden crony machine being weak against China. In China, some initial reports indicate that China and the U.S. have come to a tentative agreement to lift the semiconductor chip embargo in return for increased energy sales from the U.S. to China to pivot away from Russian sales. ExxonMobil is once again in the middle of controversy amid reports that the president of technology and engineering, Linda Ducharme, has been arrested on charges of cyber hacking against rival company Chevron. Exxon is also under fire from conservationists for its controversial deep-sea strip mining initiative that seeks to collect cobalt, magnesium, nickel, and copper. Prominent environmentalist Greta Thunberg is calling this the largest threat to the oceans since the BP oil spill. She says this is environmental treason. This will be 100 times bigger than the BP oil spill and 1,000 times more permanent than the Pacific garbage patch. This has been a CNN Breaking News special report. I'm your host, Octavia Lipa. Have a good night.